This week, the designers were taken on a mystery train journey.
So maybe we have to design a new farmer's outfit.
The tricky brief was set.
Your task for today is to redesign our uniform for our cabin crew.
And the designers got to be cabin crew for the day.
Let me just go and get our senior member of staff.
It's challenge number 8, and it's by far the most technically demanding yet. The designers have to make 3 separate tailored garments in just 20 hours.
I think everybody is aware, just from when the brief was set, how difficult of a challenge this is going to be.
I suppose I do feel technically disadvantaged at this stage because although I've made a jacket before in this competition, it was quite a basic one. It is certainly a proper, true test of my abilities.
Throughout the competition, the others have questioned Viv's design ability. And this week, it's no different.
For me, Viv hasn't got what it takes to be the next big designer.
If Viv's in the final, I don't want to be in the final. I don't think she's ready to create a collection. I don't think it's taking London Fashion Week seriously if Viv's in the final.
With such a demanding task ahead, mentor Ben DeLisi decides to clear the air.
Let's have a little chat. Some of you think you're safe and you're going to glide through this. As far as I'm concerned, no amount of talent you have makes you safe because someone might really pull it out. You feel that Viv doesn't deserve to be here. Why do you feel that?
Because I think she's a dressmaker and not a designer yet.
And that goes the same thing for you. Just because you are Miss Hotshot and cut a mighty fine pattern, don't underestimate the person who might have a unique talent, just doesn't have your capability of cutting a pattern.
Ben really pissed me off this morning. He really made it seem as if Ross and I really don't think Viv should be here. And I don't think Viv should be here, but I don't think that she needs that on her shoulders. She doesn't need to know that. I think it's a bit out of line, to be honest.
The fact that other people have said things about me, not the fact that I shouldn't be here or should be here, I'm just going to ignore it and pretend it's not being said, because that's all I can do. Because if I dwell on it, it will just send me down, and I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'm cool with whatever Ben says. You know, and I really hope Viv does come back and prove everyone else wrong. And that, you know, she can do it.
Are you allowed to have a hug?
I think having had my chat with them, I think that they understand now that this chance, this opportunity is anyone's. If they don't get this uniform right, their neck is on the chopping block. I won't save them just because they're Jasper or just because they're Ross. So it's a very, very even footing as far as I'm concerned.
This week is a tough one. It's not about fashion, it's about a commercial product.
Yeah, some of us were a bit, you know, not so enthusiastic about doing something so plain, really.
My stuff's a little too off the wall for airlines, so in order to do well this week, I'm going to have to conform a little bit.
The designers think this brief is all about being commercial, but Ben is sending them a visitor to totally shake up their outlook.
Oh my gosh, What? We're meeting someone, aren't we?
I can give you what you want.
Pam Ann is a well-known comedienne who believes the true spirit of cabin crew outfits lives in the 60s and 70s, when airlines were all about glamour and fashion. What will the designers make of Pam Ann's unique perspective?
Arm doors and cross check, galley secure.
Hello designers, I'm so excited to be here. I'm Pam Ann. I've come down to help you with your designs.
Oh, good.
When Pam Ann first walked in, I thought, my goodness, who is this creature? Is she real?
You're a little bit bedazzled by me, aren't you? You're thinking, I wish I'd come up with this idea.
I wish we had that freedom.
Well, you do have that freedom. I think that airline uniforms are boring. And I'm sure Flybe have been teaching you and saying, you know, they need to reach for the overhead locker. I disagree. I think it's all about glamour.
It was a bit sort of down, thinking this is so boring. And then when she came in, she put a bit of life back into us and we were excited again then.
You're young designers, you're making a name for yourself. Why do something boring? What's the point?
I think go wild. I think it needs it. The industry needs something fabulous.
At first, Chelsea felt very limited by the commercial nature of this challenge. But can Pam Ann change her outlook?
Oh, hello. Chelsea. How are you, darling? Mwah. Mwah. Yesterday was completely brainwashed into being commercial and conservative. But now that you've come in, I'm scrapping that and going back to this.
I love that. I think
Thank
it's
you.
fantastic. And I think, you know, it's fun, it's new, and I just think that screams air hostess.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, thank you. Pam, it's completely changed my outlook on the challenge. Now I've decided that I'm going to bring a little Chelsea into uniforms. I'm really excited now.
I think it is a huge risk for Chelsea. She's the only one who's really let go and tried to bring some of that glamour back, but you just can't be like that. You've got to be corporate.
Wow. Hello, sweetheart. So show me your designs. It's very conservative. You do not read that's yours at all.
Well, I would go a lot further than that.
I reckon you should. You're creative. Look at you.
So I like this old look.
Well, I think you should go with
I think it really works, but they just will never buy it. You know, I've got to stick what I feel's right and stick within the brief of this particular airline.
Ross is sticking to his guns, but will Katie be swayed?
To me, this doesn't scream. It's not saying to me it's an airline uniform.
Okay.
To me,
That's
on
good.
paper.
Is that good or bad?
It's kind of bad.
I was going to do a jacket, but I wanted to do a crop jacket.
Maybe a cape.
Yeah. I'm really pleased that she suggested a cape, because I think that a cape will just give it a totally different look and make it more modern. Thing is, she's not a judge. That's the only thing that bothers me. We're not going to create these really crazy hostess outfits and get slated on the catwalk.
Good luck and have a safe landing. Bye-bye.
What do you think of my cape idea?
I think that Ben is going to give both you and I a bit of a hard time tomorrow. I know it's important to please the client, but it's just not in me to make the kind of garment he wants, and I'm not prepared to do it. So I'm going to offer him something different.
I think Chelsea's pretty brave, going with their original design. Hairs will stand out. Whether it's for the right reason.